Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Learn with Sir Glenn, and for this video, we're going to discuss area of sector of a circle. So, let's go! The sector of a circle is a region in a circle bounded by two radii and the arc they determine. So if you have a circle, let's say you have circle A, and we have radius AB and radius AC. The region in this circle bounded by radius AB and radius AC is what you call the sector of the circle. Since a sector of a circle is a portion of a circle, we can describe it as fraction in the form theta over 360, where theta is the measure of angle formed by the sector of the circle. So for example, you have a sector of a circle that form a 30-degree angle. You can express this as 30 over 360 or 1 over 12. So therefore, the sector that we have here is 1 over 12 of the circle A. Now let's proceed with the area of the sector. So since we're talking about the area, we should also remember that the area of circle is equal to pi r squared, where r is the radius of the circle. So when you get the area of a circle, so let's say we have circle A, we take the region bounded by the whole circle. But for this one, we're going to get the area of the sector. So we're just going to get a portion of the area of the circle. So let's say we want to find the area of this sector. So we will have the area of sector is equal to theta over 360 times pi r squared. So where theta over 360 is the fractional value of the given sector. For this lesson, we're going to leave pi as pi for the ease of solving. So now let's try to use the formula in finding the area of the shaded region. So let's say you have a circle with a shaded region, which is an example of a sector of a circle. Let's say you have an angle form is 120 degrees with radius 6 meters. So using the formula, we have area of sector is equal to theta over 360 pi r squared. So all you have to do now is to identify the values of theta and r on our figure. So for the theta, that is equal to 120 degrees. Then for the radius, that is equal to 6 meters. Then using the formula, we're going to replace theta with 120 degrees and r with 6 meters. So therefore, we will have 120 over 360 pi 6 squared, replacing theta with 120 and r with 6. Then solving for this, we will going to simplify 120 over 360 and that will give us 1/3 pi 6 squared. After this, we're going to evaluate the exponent, which will give us 1/3 of 36 pi. Then simplifying this further, we can multiply numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator, or you can also use cross cancellation. So let's have 36 pi over 3. Then since this is a fraction, we have to simplify our answer. Then the area of sector is equal to 12 pi m squared. Since we're talking about area, the unit of measure of your answer should be in a square unit. For this one, we will have square meter. Okay, so let's have another example. Find the area of the shaded region, which is an example of sector. So we have here on circle A a sector forming a 45-degree angle and a radius of 4 cm. So using the formula, area of sector is equal to theta over 360 pi r squared. So we have to identify the theta, which is 45 degrees, and the r, which is 4 centimeters. Then on our formula, we're going to replace the theta with 45 and r with 4. That will give us area of sector is equal to 45 over 360 pi times 4 squared. Simplifying 45 over 360, that will give us 1 over 8 pi times 4 squared. Evaluating the exponent, we will have 1/8 of 16 pi. Then simplifying this, we will have 16 pi over 8, which is equal to 2 pi cm squared. Okay, so let's have our last example. So find the area of the shaded region. So on our given circle, we have here a shaded region and the radius of 3. And notice that we have a measure of angle for the unshaded region, which is 100 degrees. So still, we're going to use the same formula, which is area of sector is equal to theta over 360 pi r squared. So for this one, we have to get our theta first. So notice that the given measure here is the measure of angle for the unshaded region. But what we need on our theta is the angle form of the shaded region. So therefore, we're going to look for the angle on the shaded region. Since the total measure around the circle in degree measure is 360 degrees and the unshaded region is 100 degrees, then the shaded region should be 260 degrees. So therefore, our theta is equal to 260 degrees. Then our r is equal to 3 units. Using the formula, we're going to replace the theta and the r with 260 and 3 respectively. And that will give us 260 over 360 pi 3 squared. Simplifying 260 over 360 will give us 13 over 18 pi 3 squared. Evaluating your 3 squared, we will have 13 over 18 times 9 pi. So after this, you can multiply numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator, or you can also use cross cancellation. So we cancel 9 and 18, and that will leave us with 1 and 2. Then multiplying this set of numbers, we will have 13 pi over 2. So therefore, our area of sector is equal to 13 pi over 2 square units. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching and hope you have learned something from this video.